Also on the table there, I have an Inclusion Ireland Disability Information sign-up. If you find from listening today that it might be useful for you to receive our occasional newsletter. We have 2 newsletters, one that is about the organisation as a whole, and the other is around what we call our Connect Family Network. This is a network of over 200 parent and family groups across the country that can link in with each other in terms of finding support, lived experience, to move forward whatever specific need or campaign in their local region. And that leads me into Paul. Paul has published a book on his first 52 years, and a marvelous look at his experiences firsthand. We launched this book in September, and it's sold out. We're getting more.
And then the thing I wanted to say about that book, it took us 3 years to research everything and then to get the information, and then someone in Australia helped me to write that book. And then it's all about my life story, never lived at home, and then being in boarding schools and in hospital, and then being in nursing homes, and then working in a nursing home, and then from a nursing home I went to an institution into services, and then I was told when I went into those services that I would be only 6 months, and in 6 months from a social worker where I went to school said that she'd be back to me, and then I ended up 32 and a half years in these places. Between that and then between independent living. And then we used to work in workshops, and then we used to work in a news agent. And then I worked there for 22 years in workshops, and then being underpaid. And that's all in the book. The book, Stephen Curtis, from Australia, he used to work with me in the anti-bullying group up in Trinity College. He promised me he would write the book, so it took us 3 years to do it. All research everything and then to write the book. And then when we wrote that book, it was nothing but the truth. That's why I have been on television, I have been on newspapers and radios talking about the way people are treated in these places, like in services and then in workshops, and then how they were treated. And then when I spoke about that, there was people down in Galway mainly on the radio and then on newspapers talking about the same thing, how they were treated. And then I said to myself, it's time to leave these services and then fight for your rights. And then I fought for my rights, going to meetings and everything. And then later on I went on telly to speak for people's rights to have proper jobs and proper wages. So I was offered a job in Inclusion Ireland, and then I started working 205 in the 16th of August, and then I was told that what I was going to be doing. But I couldn't read, couldn't write, couldn't do anything when I came there. I was doing everything wrong. And then I got a course up in Mountjoy Square for reading and writing in college. And then now I can do everything with it. With the help of that college, I done everything, and then I was 7 years up there reading and writing. And now I go around doing talks and then focus groups and then run meetings for Inclusion Ireland. Now I do. And then I don't know what has hit me in life, able to do all this. And then the thing, what Inclusion Ireland does mainly helps people with intellectual disabilities and help parents and friends and other people to fight for their rights and speak up for their rights. And then we're part of the IREC group, and then I talk to them about their services. And then every service should have a committee for rights, and then it's their voice, their choice, and my voice, my choice, and they should be able to speak out at these committees. And then if they have any problems in those services, they can come to the IREC committee group in Inclusion Ireland, and then we try and sort their problems for them. And then on the 6th of next month, we're going to have an IREC day for all the services, and then for the committees, and then staff will be there as well, supporting the people, and then it's on at 10 o'clock until 3 in the Crown Plaza in Dublin, and then you are welcome to come along, and we do a lot of work for people with disabilities especially. That's why it's their voice, their choice, and then we try and get more people, like myself and other people to speak out for themselves if they have problems. And then they can come into our office and then make an appointment with people, and then with the staff of Inclusion Ireland, and then whatever you say at these meetings with the staff member, it is kept on. People don't tell them what you said, or doesn't go back to your organisation. The files just kept private, and it's all private information. And then when the advocate is finished with you, they tell you your time is up. But if you need more help, you can come back to Inclusion Ireland and then ask for help, and then the staff might be able to help you with your problem. And then you can go on to our website, www.inclusionireland.ie, and then you can get the information how to do it, and then all our events, and then whatever we do and whatever's coming up. And then we have a Facebook, and then we have a Twitter page as well. And then you can go and email at info@inclusionireland.ie, or else you can email myself at paul@inclusionireland.ie or Petria@inclusionireland.ie. And we're most welcome to help anyone that has problems, and then we try and solve them for them. And thanks again for listening.
There's really no need after Paul's enthusiasm and passion to say more. Check our website. But one of our very important campaigns that we've linked with a lot of disability groups on is the Changing Places campaign. And John's been involved, and others likely have been involved in that campaign in trying to create spaces, toileting spaces in public areas so people can live an ordinary life. We are located, our office is located in Dublin, our head office on Foley Street. There are 14 of us on staff, but we, as of 2 years ago, now have regional offices located in Sligo, in Cork, and in Tullamore. I myself am in the Tullamore office, and a lot of the focus I have is around the Connect Family Network and advocacy work. We're not service providers, but like Paul said, we are able to help people navigate systems, because systems can be exhausting, and we do a lot of capacity building, because we do believe that the work is most important coming from the individual, him or herself.
Part of the work that Inclusion Ireland does is called the Connect Family Network. It's a piece that we do in partnership with Down Syndrome Ireland and with Irish Autism Action. At the moment, there's approximately 150 or 60 disability support groups in Ireland, and it's about giving all those groups information. We conducted a survey at the very beginning, and we found out there were a lot of deficits for folks, especially with a lot of the change that's going on within the HSE. So we've aimed to provide information to people on that. It's in physical format. We also have it on our webpage. We've a dedicated webpage that's hosted on the Inclusion Ireland website. And the other piece is that we're going around the country, we're speaking to people at public meetings. We've hosted some of them here in our offices in Inclusion Ireland in Dublin. We've also been to Drogheda, Waterford, Kilkenny. We've been down to Limerick and Tullamore. Another part of this is that not only do we want to give information to people, but we want to get information from people. It's to give people a voice into policy formation in Ireland. People experience disability services and they've had very little say up till now. It's about getting the family voice in there to ensure that when their family member experiences a service, it's suited, it's suited to the individual needs. And that's incidentally, that's some of the stuff that we've been speaking about at our public meetings. We've been speaking about individualised budgets and services for people with a disability. We've been speaking about the Assisted Decision Making Act. supports that are available to young people in schools, financial supports, and how speech and language therapy can be a benefit to people right throughout their life.
Hi, I'm Anne, this is Ailish, and we've just been using the Change in Place toilet facility here in Trinity. I've been on the Inclusion Ireland working group, which is trying to promote the rollout of facilities such as this throughout the country. Inclusion Ireland have been doing great work highlighting the need, which is really what's needed, because people aren't aware of the limitations that the lack of facilities like this, how it impacts on the lives of people like Ailish and her family, because we can't go out for more than a few hours at a time. This has made a great difference to our lives, because heretofore we couldn't go into town for the day or go shopping because Ailish can't use a normal disabled toilet. And lots of people don't realise that some people need an extra facility in the disabled toilet. So this has it all. It's got a ceiling track hoist and an adult changing bench. And it's right here in the middle of Dublin, which is a great advantage, because we can go shopping or go for lunch and go to the gallery. This has come after about 7 years of lobbying, because I saw the English Change in Places website, which is 10 years old this month, and currently there are 833 in the UK, and this is the second one in Ireland.
With you it's stretched to the